We're back with another Elden Ring video, and I took the liberty of going ahead with a modified samurai build compared to the last video. So I'm going to show you what I have. So I got the Rivers of Blood, which is a very effective katana for blood, of course. Just see something here. Okay. So I took the glintstone staff and I took a curved sword, giving it fire art. So that way I could deal with some of the bosses later on using fire, hopefully. And leaving these spaces open for like bow and arrow and shield should I need it. And then I have my katana looking royal armor. Uh, Dragon Crest, Great Shield for physical damage. Spell Drake +2 for magical damage. Fire Drake +2 for fire damage. And Lord of Blood for the Rivers of Blood mainly. And bringing along a couple of throwables with the bone darts and the explosive stone. So, I want to go now to, first of all, get the map for this area. By the way, my summons are Olog, Black Knife Tish, and the Dun Eater. So. Yeah. So I'm going to go to the waypoint ruins to get my spells. And I'm at 368 level with my stats going to be 70, 75 across the board right now. And wounds to burn to buy. So I have to remember where the wounds are. Here. Okay. So I got my horse, got my lantern, and we're good to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to do exploration of caves or whatnot. I'm not going to be picking up any weapons or armor until I get to the DLC, kind of like I was doing before. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why am I... okay. Okay. Let's take care of this pumpkin boss. Yeah, whatever. Haha. That's why I like the Rivers of Blood because A, it's got a good spread of damage, and B, it doesn't take away my health, unlike the some of the Ashes of War out there, or the blood train.
Tarnished, I am sorry you here.
Yeah.
Well, but one must choose. I was exiled as a revile. Do you still? Very well, but I refuse to anticipate. Is that very well? I'll be sure to never lose that. Very well. I'll be sure to never lose that. Very well. I'll be sure to never lose that.
Oh,
Our art, but what is the glintstone? Golden amber, wild glint. It should not be a glintstone. A fact lost. Your appetite for learning is impressive.
good. So I'm going to put my spells on now. Alright. So now that I have spells, I can go fight Margaret. Now there'll be more, obviously more spells that I have to unlock later on, but this will do it for now. And I have to upgrade my weapons, but I have to get to the download table first.
Everyone who only have their arms taken, their legs taken.
Wolves. Fast.
Everyone who only to have their. Did you know it's quite a lot? You're heading to enticed. Well, that but I don't have. It's scary. I want to nothing. Can you take?
Oh, piss off. Fucking wolves.
Oh, tell them I love and finally get.
Trying to like get through that conversation, and then we got these fucking wolves attacking me. So I could go around the castle to get to the round hole table quicker, but I'd rather take care of the bosses in the castle first this time, and that's what I'm doing. Okay. Piles, jumps. That's what I think of it. I'm not gonna use that summon there. Summon a log for this. See how he does. Not leveled up. Push me to the side, asshole. Get fucked. See what he's trying to do there? He's trying to push me off to the flip side. He's trying to roll out of the way and then he's still pushing me.
Forgive me. To see what and it seems my torrent, whereas I
I
know
guess
there is
I
but
can
one
not
can
hit
take
him up.
gathering place. Very well, let my hand.
I either go around the castle to activate that scene or I go through that boss area to just listen here. Because its wolves kept attacking me when I was trying to talk to
No
them.
matter loud you're up.
Bitch. of Melania is some of the possibilities. So I'm gonna pull that out and use that, but only on specific occasions. I want to try and use the weapons I have currently in hand to do my business. I have to go back to that shack and um, finish that conversation up. Stupid wolves kept on following me when I was trying to talk to them.
Did you give her I love? Did you give her I love? Did you give her I love?
She doesn't appear here. Fine. Just gonna go through the castle and reach the other side, and I think that should unlock her. Kill Godric
You
next.
there? Come over here, would you?
Oh, that's that. So pretty much this is what I did in my other video. Go through the castle and then the academy, all that. I'm gonna come this way or what? Yeah, this one here, be surprised. Check something. I like the look of the samurai hat helmet. Ah, you bastard. Fuck you. So I want to take a moment. I know that it is Christmas coming up in the next day or so. But I don't want to sound like a downer, but just letting you know, all know as my YouTube subscribers what's going on. Who haven't known or videos that I've deleted in the past that you may have picked up on information, but one, I had a heart attack at the beginning of this year. Obviously survived because I'm talking to you, and I'm not a ghost, I'm not a spirit. I did get through that. My mom passed away from cancer in May, and now I got word that my dad is not going to survive from having cancer in his liver and liver and stomach that is spreading. So I don't know how much time he has now. So this has been a fucked up year for me. And I don't like making personal videos, so I'm gonna just make this blurb in this video here to say that despite what I'm going through, I want to wish all my subscribers a Merry Christmas and happy times and loved ones with your family and all the food. It's not going to be so happy for me, but don't let that damper your experiences. I will say that with the situation I'm in, I can look at a positive side of it, where my mom's is not in pain anymore, and then eventually my dad won't be in pain anymore, and I look at it that way because my dad's has muscular dystrophy and he's been dealing with pain his whole life. So this on top of that. It's been a shit year. I didn't pass my license exam of what I was taking, so there's that. They wouldn't offer me a second chance at the exam, which I think is utter bullshit. So life just keeps punching me in the balls. But here I am. I keep going because what else is there? I hope that I continue to entertain you with my videos and whatever I bring out, whether it's phone hero music, video game stuff, whatever. I don't mean to sound like a cringe, but it's not something that's easy to deal with right now. So I do videos to kind of take my mind off things. I play games to take my mind off things, and I go about the whole thing with living every day to its fullest as possible, despite all the nonsense that life has thrown at me. And I just hope that everybody has a good holiday, a good 2026. I hope for fuck's sakes that I have a better year next year than this one, for sure. But enough of that. I just wanted to update everybody here on what goes on in my personal shit. Um, leave comments if you want. I'm not looking for a pity party or anything like that. It's just I felt the need just to just mention it here and carry on, carry on, carry on, carry on. Ha 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 ha! Laugh and all that, you know. Uh, do what I can. And good news is I'm at the tail end of that stupid flu that I've been fighting for a few months. So there's that. All right, let's get back to the game here and stop whining and whining and whining. All right, let's go kill stuff. Ooh, almost missed. All right. All right, let's go kill these guys and get my spells. Let's see. Yeah. So let me see. Right here.
Ah, the pleasure's mine. I'm looking for when I'm not hot-foot enough about. This place is not exactly a place. I see. You can see it. Well, I'm tarnished, but still, I'm privy. Would you care to learn as a fellow?
Okay. They're ashes of war. I always think they're spells, but they're ashes of war. Let's go the other way. And, it's funny, I've played this game like so many times, and I mean, I have my moments where I do put the game down and don't play it for a while, but I always come back to it. It's a little better with some of the stats, but I'm gonna stick with the Royal Army. Yeah. So, I forget what's in here. Oh, this is the. Hang on. It's because of the stupid text was so popping on there. I didn't Suckers. So that the dagger I picked up is pretty solid. Um, that's if I'm going in a dagger move. I go that way, so activate that. Not coming back here. So in the previous video, I picked up a cloak here on this pile of dead stuff. You saw me at this point where I picked up a book. This is what you give to the crying woman at the shack. So it's just some quest thing. So I'm gonna try and get through this quickly. This badass over here. Commander Quadrant. Yeah, I have no idea what he's attacking here. I like this helmet, it's pretty cool for a samurai. You get this helmet from doing a quest for NPCs. You don't get it any other way. At least I've never found it. Set a gun eater here for this. I killed him before he got to the second phase.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Alright. My head looks so small when I lean back. You can barely see me. this shack here.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the that I love them? What's this? Oh, I can't. They all thought I'd make some. I think perhaps I'll find. I think perhaps I'll.
Okay, so I've exhausted her dialogue. So that's the book you give to her when you it's before you get to the other side, the back side of the castle, because if you don't, then that book doesn't show up. She still shows up here, but
Greetings. My name is
either
Robinson with the
way,
Round Table. I never knew, although I'm still looking.
it's just one of those little quest things, I guess. Doesn't have any meaning.
Now, those are the chat if I don't well. The girl you bought, she's cracked. She has it. I saw in their eyes.
I need her for spiritual.
Oh, please allow for
spirits.
giving me. It was as if you have my crap. It's all of I'm still looking. You're telling I don't believe. If I do, I suppose I'll ask. Certainly. I know I can tell.
I always forget that you get a golden seed when you do that book quest.
Back all no matter. The girl. Are you a hoots? Absurd. I refuse. I don't.
If I do, I suppose I should try to. I'll ask I suppose I'll ask Master.
So I noticed that if I try to turn this down, but in the video it's loud for everybody. So let's try that. Alright.
Good to see you. I have you to thank. I can have I'm as yet. But and it well I saw to Roderica.
So let's buff my spirits up. No spirits I'm going to be using the entire game. I don't use it if at all, but there is a adventure, the um, icy snowy mountaintops. There is a jellyfish out there that you can use that jellyfish summon for. They're like cousins or something. Okay, so let's go to that. Now I'm gonna go through Project Arena to get to the back side of the castle and on and on. Oh, here's the dude for stuffy noses, man. Yeah, you can really barely see me when I lean back in my chair. So I'm gonna do that so you can see my fun face. Okay. Gotta represent my channel with my sexy mug. Shaved for you, know. Shaved here too a little bit, but this, I swear, like, I shave my face, and then like a day later, its hair's back. Well, never goes away. And I should go over here and grab the eyeball. I don't know what the significance of it, but come over here. Ugh. So, I mean, a little bit of level 1 point anyway. I'm gonna put it in endurance. Okay. Turn up the volume a little bit because it's at least on my end. I can't hear even music. But, the sound effects there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm picking that up, but I'll do it anyway. And turn around here. So yeah, I'll be going to see my dad on Christmas Day. See what happens with that. Sucks, man, when you have to. Anyone goes through that with their parents, especially with cancer. Anyone that has that stuff happen to them sucks. It's like uncurable. I mean, not uncurable, but it's a terrible affliction for sure. And then there's certain types that are worse than others, and all that crap. My mom had it in her lungs, and it was so aggressive, like really aggressive. It went away and then came back aggressive. And she did like radiation and all that crap. You never know, man. That's why you gotta live your life every day. You know, do what you gotta do. Can't really map these stupid enemies. Trying to get this map piece in case you're wondering what I'm doing. That has been cold. We haven't had double-digit temperature in probably a month. It's brutal. It's the season of winter in Canada, I suppose. But yeah, a lot of people have been sick. Like, a lot of people have been getting the flu, and they get flu shots, yet they get the flu, which makes no sense because the flu shot's supposed to prevent that. Yet I got the damn flu for like 2 fucking months. We'll figure that. Because after those things, they're fun. I have no idea what I'm doing. Only summer, I know that. Uh, August. Anybody watched any really good movies lately? Let me know in the comments. Movies to me are so hard to find any good ones anymore. I just find a lot of them are boring or just not very interesting in their description, I guess. Oh, my Lord, I spot. Going around in a circle, that's what I do. Trying to find more in a map so I can at least open up the area. Trying to open the map with all these enemies around. Yeah. Just a reminder, this week will be no Pathfinder games because of the holidays. So let's see, I got the key from Mean Dragon. Yeah. Normal use. The range sucks on it though. So I have to like really be up in the dragon's face. Unlike the lightning bolt for the faith bolt, which has longer range. Let's see the range you see. It's not too bad. Try that first. Thanks. Damage is pretty good, 700. As I upgraded my weapons. This staff you get from the Demi Witch, I think, in the 1-4 stereo. I think this is the one. Either that or get this staff off of in the Volcano Manor. Great. There's well, that's not very nice. Posted. Here. Yeah, sometimes I like fighting dragons for fun, especially if they fly around and you have to, maneuver yourself. But it's all good. Fun little sub boss. My favorite boss fights are actually where there's big arena and I can like fight them. Um, moving touring my horse around and being able to have more of an open boss battle instead of these really tight arenas that are irritating. Very small, very compact, especially when they have cliffs and shit. Like Margaret's boss battle is the greatest arena. Let's Sometimes I can find the entrance, no problem, and then other times I always find out it's what goes right in front of it. What's up, y'all? same pattern we used to get around. Let's go fight the magic lady again. I think it's my curved sword for a while. My firearm. Not a big fan of heavy weapons, but the curved swords I like because they do decent damage in there for the most part. Not, yeah, the hammers I barely ever use. Or the colossal weapons, way too heavy, especially for weight management. What's up, y'all? Yes. Much magic lord. That's what I gave him. I hate this part, because I can't target the stupid ones that are hiding. So, someone down that bush there. Man, it's such bad time. Go through this stupid part. That's why I really like this katana. Rivers of Blood, because it kind of like has a sort of a flaming blood attack. Right? It actually does fire damage. Yeah, it does. So that's cool. Oh. So much for the sneaking approach. I hit roll and you know it. Cool. In all fairness, these early bosses used to give me so many headaches when I first started playing, trying to figure out their attacks and whatnot. Oh. Let me lean forward so I don't look so far away. I don't think this magic mage has really this boss is really giving me a headache once I figured out you just like um stick it into her face and just slash the hell out of her. Ah, missed. Now this fart. I hate this guy. Noodles. I really don't like that knight guy because if unless you have like something powerful like I have, it's a pain to kill because it blocks everything and parries everything just to like give me that like one shot kill move. Nah, I'm gonna use Black Temptation for this. I'm hiding this one. Get lost. Nope. Phase one done. Ooh. Normally when I fight her, I have my twin blades, and I just go through her like cheese. Because by the time I reach her in normal game, I've already like maxed out my twin blade for damage. I mean, maybe not in level, but in uh, smithing stones. So,
Did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence he hides.
alright, I won't need her, so I'm gonna go back to the gate. We're pretty much at the point where I ended off the first Elden Ring video I did, and we're like just a little over an hour. Hilarious. I know I have to fight. I know I have to beat. I have to go kill it at some point to beat Rodan, uh, the annoying boss. Well, kind of annoying. I also have to go get the medallions, the two halves, one in Kalen and then one in Fort height. I'm gonna unlock this lift though, so when I do get the medallions, I don't have to like go all the way through. Is that Knight Cavalry? No. Haha. Yeah. Let's bypass all these dudes. Down there's a vendor. Sometimes I go to one, sometimes I don't. There's also one of those knights down there. This part I hate. So you start with the catapult crap. Oh, fuck off. There's nothing you can do but like avoid them. So this is the first of two lifts in the game. I can't do shit about it right now because I need the two halves of one medallion. Fun, fun, fun. I wish this area had more secrets. Okay, so we can't really do anything here, so you have to roll or back to to go to Fort Height and get that one. Yeah, jump, jump. Okay. So, trying to get a map for this area. First of all, that'll help plenty. Even though I kind of know where I'm going, like most of the time, I like to have the map. And I didn't unlock everything with this mod because it like makes me explore and go get stuff and someone's, because if I put everything in there, what's the point of fucking playing? I just want to start off with what I need instead and cut down on some of the grindiness of the game. So I think I'm on my current level in 300. That should be good for the main game ending. DLC, however, that remains to be. You have to get it quite higher. Fucking bears. That shit. Oh wait. I always like get confused because like Fort Height, I think, is lower on the map there from the one section that I don't will be able to go to that often. Because I know Fort Height is near the area where after you go underground to Necron, is it Necron or whatever, and you no, it's after you uh, defeat Udon. So it's after you defeat Udon, the ground opens up, and that area near Fort Height has you can see all the rocks and shit. Um, oh yeah, this is Fort Height. Okay. Yeah, when you defeat Rodon, you see all the rocks kind of coming down from the crack earth or whatever, and that's where you can go down to the Necron or the one underground area. Necron's a different area name. I always get them mixed up with the names, but whatever. All right, so what am I waiting? You chumps. You know, there's a knight down there. I'm not interested in him right now. I'm interested in this medallion. Half medallion. Okay, is he coming up? I can see. Nope. In that case, no bad guys are around me, so I'm gonna cut this trip short. Now I have to go to Kaled. So I guess I could go through the fun house down here and cut, cut, cut through it. Whatever. I don't need to fight these guys. You guys aren't worth my time. Uh, it takes a very long time to grind through the game, like from level 1 to whatever, by just fighting mobs. Because you don't get a lot from them in terms of runes. You really don't. Bosses you do, of course, but low minis you don't. Some bosses, yeah, a little bit. So, there. This is the what's the big ass spoon bear? Why is he sleeping? Usually he's awake there. Room bears I don't fight too often. They're decent for runes though if you do want to make some. But get this thing here. there's that fort right down where I can get the dagger from. Let's do it.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenite, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiant. Well, that's no. No, but the help is very much appreciated. Even despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Untarnished. I want you to take back my fort, a knight commander from.
Beat me, you chump. Kind of. Okay. I only did that quest, like the actual quest, maybe twice in my lifetime in this game. Um, you do it, you get a dagger from that guy. It's not the best in the world, but it's something if you're horny mood. Giants. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Caled. Going in it, stay in it. It's always levels higher than you, especially early game. It's a nightmare. The only reason that I go in Caled is either if I'm getting the Golden Scarab, get defeating Rodon, or getting the Winged Scythe, which is a cool scythe weapon you can get that has sleep attached to it. Other than that, even coming here to this like undead thing that becomes a boss later in the game. Um, yeah, I don't come to kill it off because it's just a pain in the ass. It's got like all these like creatures and that can just wipe you out in one hit. I'm level like 300 and whatever, but it doesn't matter. Caleb always seems to bring up the worst with you. That didn't kill him. No, net imps. I'm level 300 and whatever, and one hit from my sword is going to kill me. That's how fucked up this place is. Well, there's also the fir tree boss that he has a item there. Sometimes I get that, so I guess there's him as well. Trying to avoid Caleb as much as I can. It's not the worst area in the game. That's where the stupid crumbling ruins. Azura crumbling ruins. Whatever it's called. I hate that area. It's like one of the last areas in the game. It's terrible. Doesn't matter what level you're at, you're gonna get your ass kicked. You have to go there and you have to fight the Godskin duel, which can be annoying, but I've learned how to adjust to that boss fight. It's not perfect, but it works. But it'll be a while before I get to that part. Right now, I'm just going after Rodon. So I've killed all the other bosses currently. Trying to think. the Erdtree boss is right there, but I don't feel like fighting. The best part about this mod is I don't have to worry about stupid conditions like rot and poison and blood loss and all that bullshit. Dealing with that is less of a headache. So here is I should say I have to come to Caled for the second half of the medallion here, which is quite annoying. I have to go on that stupid castle. But over there is a sleeping giant. If you kill him, you get 50,000 yuans per time you kill him. And there's a trick that you should look up online on how to do it where you utilize him quite a bit. Okay. So I should be able to survive in here. And go to some black knife. There is a seal talisman in here that you should get early on, because it buffs your. Does it buff your strength? I think it buffs your strength, your dexterity, your vigor, um, by 5. It's a very cool early game. I'm going to show you where it is. I should survive this area now. So follow all the way down here and come along here. Watch out for rats. Switch in my okay. Jump across this. Watch out for a big ass rat here. Not one there. Fall down here. Go around this corner. And you pick up the seal. And then just, you know. So I can survive this area now because I'm leveled up. But you get your ass kicked here on lower levels. And if you're not well equipped, this castle is just meaningless other than that talisman and the half medallion. Can't even speak. I'm like half asleep still. Come here, bats. Bats to meet you. Cool. How dare you? Cool. Normally, you would die in there because it is a bitch of a castle. You pretty much like when I play normally, I go in there, I go get the half medallion or half of the talisman, half of the medallion, and go for the talisman there with where the big rat comes down and corners you and just grab it and die because you can't kill it if you're early on at level. You just don't bother. You have to level up here. Right, so defeated Selenia and whatever her name is. Alright, cool. Alright, so I guess we can go map hunting for this I'm not gonna bother showing you what a golden scarab is. Look that up online. But if you want to get double the runes, it's a nice talisman to have. You have that equipped, and basically all the runes pick up. There's a percentage more you get by having a talisman active. So there's a quest in here, of course, with this lady, but I barely ever do it. Just a quest in this game is kind of meh. Uh, I like slapping them. It's fun. Careful here. So, there. So that one for coming up. Watch out for the guy throwing shit at you at the top. Giant. Right up there. At the left side, there's a giant that throws these things that use magical bombs, whatever, barrels. Oh boy. Alright. You suck. Go away. I'm trying to bring him off it. There it is. I need that knocked out there. Okay. So let's see if we can go to Dawn and actually do it, because sometimes the gate to him is closed and I can't get through it. I'm gonna pick up seed there. I'm trying to avoid these dogs and birds. Tyrannosaurus dogs, whatever, up there. They can take a bite out of your ass. Birds in this area are shit too. They're fast. Can hit you hard. So make your way all the way here. This race. Fucking gate's not open yet. Okay. What else do you have to kill? I always forget. So I beat Margaret, I beat Godric, I beat Academy Chick. Do I have to beat Loretta? Means I'll have to go to the left side of this watery area and get all the way up there where GG or Fuji or the big ass giant dude uh, resides. So I'm gonna go to the left, like NASCAR, to the left. Just keep going to the left. I don't even fight. I don't even fight the Tree boss in this area. I used to when it began the game, but I just don't like what I get from it. I guess this is stupid. This is where I think you get the dragon book or whatever. I don't need it. I might actually go and look for other spells. So, um, just because I'd like to have some more than the Glintstone Pebble or the stars. Some really cool spells. You might as well get the secret medallion here while I'm nearby. Just be cautious in grabbing this half of the medallion because you will unlock a secret boss battle at the round table that can be annoying if you're low level. Just saying. The secret of medallion, however, you do require it for getting to the one other side of the snowy mountains if you want to face Melania, the chick that sucks. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call her. The chick that sucks. What's up, y'all? Come here. I have presents for you. Death. That's your present. So you see that suspicious jar, canister, whatever? You hit it, and this guy shows up. And he starts talking to you, and you talk to him, and you have a good old conversation about life and how it sucks in Elden Ring and the land itself. Once you do that, and finish his dialogue, he will hand you the secret medallion. There we go. Now, yeah, shut up. Um, go to the inventory, and then on this, is it on this page? It's not on the page. It's not on this page. It's on this page. No, it's not on that one. There we go. So I got three. The secret one, and then the two I picked up from Fort Height and the Fort Kick My Ass and Caleb. That's what I'm going to call it. The Fort Kick My Ass. Okay, I'm done here. There's a boss, a sub boss across that bridge there. If you want a item, um, up to you. It's I. It's I. All right, let's get out of this swamp area and get to where I need to be. So, uh, by the way, the Black Knight Tish summon is in this area, but you have to go through the mage quest to get it. And you do have to progress through most of the game to access part of that quest. So check it out on YouTube or walkthrough guides. But just letting you know on how to get the Black Knife Tish. It is in this area. It can be a little challenge to get. So just have to stick with the left side. That should bring you to the area I need to be. It's small to bring myself around it first. Dead. Okay. Oh, I do have to go to the freeze. Hi. The fries. I'm gonna call it the fries area. So you'll see when I get there what I'm talking about. Um, that's you need the imbue key. There are, I think, four in the game, and there's like four gates there, and you can get to a point where you can fight the very first boss to encounter in the game, kick his ass, and you get a sword and a shield out of it. Now this is a retreat boss. Yeah, don't care. You get from him you get a couple of physic items, which aren't bad, but okay. Activate that brace. Why not? Move back down here. Probably should have bought the hourglass, which probably would have helped a little bit. How dare you? Hmm. They've been talking about doing a Elden Ring movie. Of course they are, because why not? Um, I guess it would be fine if they had competent writers and crew to do it. But I played through this game like so many times and I still don't know the fucking story. Very confusing. Hello. So Mesmer's the boss in the DLC, but the main bad guy. Nice is Kuki. Kuku is basically just a boss that's a stronger giant. I can't remember what you get for beating him. Bats, bats, bats. Oh wait, that's not me singing, by the way, if you can hear it. I don't do opera. Okay, we're almost there. Once you get to this area, you'll know you're in the right area because you'll find these red jellyfish, which the last shield, jelly shield, is in between them. So it's an item if you want to pick it up. Bypass this part here, this encampment. There are some useful items around here if you can fight off all these dudes. But I choose not to. I'm just trying to get through this main game as quick as I can so I can get to the DLC. The DLC is where it's at. So I beat it like 3 times. 2 or 3 times. So not many. Main game I beat like fucking 15 fucking times. So kind of boring at this point. Kind of. There are still some boss battles in there, like so we have to match with nice. And once you have the map for that, you're in the home stretch of getting to the Loretta boss. Just after we get through this open this section. Get some experience in this wall. And Kijiji, you take what's his name? He's he can strengthen your own beats. And you can buy Somber Stones for them level 4 and 5. He only has 3 of 3 and 4. Sorry, not 4 and 5, but 3 and 4. But you can get Somber 1 and 2. Might as well level this up. I have to store these. I'm not going to use them. The main shield that I use, you get later in the game. Once I get that, I don't use any other shield after that. You actually get it from defeating a boss. I hate dry throat so much. Okay. So let's go store the stuff we don't need. Or I don't need. Make this a little bit better defense, but I don't know. All right. Okay, so that's all I needed to store. So be careful when you're going up this area because you start getting that happen to you. Just try and avoid it as best you can by going left to right, and we'll be fine. Don't run into it like me. I should tell you though that this area can be a pain in the ass because of these severed hands. They can get quite irritating. I'm going to change my curved sword for this area. Yeah. So I'll watch it on the ground too because there's some that are a trap over here. You can clearly see the fingers protruding out of the ground. Um, there are some that also cling to the wall. Bastard. Trying to go around, get to the entrance. Cool. Sure. Ah, bastard. I didn't see that one. Fuck you. Yeah, I think so, eh? Get fucked. Touchy grabby prick. Yeah, love that. Love burning them with that shit. Gotta have some pleasure, I guess, in fire based weapons. You know. So there's a mine here is a stone. Just so you know. And then the grace over here. Now, in this area, they have a whip, which isn't bad. They have the sword, the special sword, where it does fire and energy. It's energy or ice, can't remember. This is sort of magic. It is a powerful mage weapon that is awesome for mage classes. Early on, anyway. Just make sure you have lots of mana when you utilize it. Yeah, think so. It's so satisfying killing these bastards because they usually give me so much trouble. Yeah, come on. That's right. I cut you down to size. So I'm gonna have an arrow for me. No, it's just not. Oh, I thought I had an arrow through me. Like a bolt. The bolt looks so small compared to my whole entire back. That's the serpent bow. It's weird. So I'm not gonna go down there and get it, but there's a seed down there. Sneak up to where that near where the place is, otherwise the wolf will see you. And in this area there, if you don't want the wolf to like spot you, you basically sneak by it. This, not that I really stand out or nothing with this light on me, but do not go in there, otherwise you'd be facing two mages and a giant. So go around, unless you really want to get your ass kicked. So go up here, will be minion. Go up here, and there'll be another minion. He's harder to see. Jump across here. Now, when you go up these steps that are coming up, watch out because there's these guys, but there's two of them, and they can be a pain. So I'm gonna change back to my Rivers of Blood. Make sure I'm not being followed. I'm going to activate the boss. Now, the Loretta here can be a pain. Like that. Yeah. So with her, you have to watch. So she's on her horse and she's gonna do like these jump swing attacks and everything, and then at one point she'll fire this like huge bow at you, this arrow shot that you have to avoid because it's massive damage. But that's what you unlock by defeating her, where like you said, like you saw it right there. So I now have the spell where I can do that. It's one of the best spells in the game, actually. And she also like summons like a bunch of like these dagger shots, and they can all come at you. So it's not that the boss fight is difficult, uh, but hang on, I just gotta check my phone. Sorry, I'm getting messages from people about my dad, so just bear with me. I had to tell my cousin I'm hungry today about him. Um, very close. So on my dad's side, there's my cousin. I have two cousins, uncle and aunt. I think the rest are gone, and it's more or less the connection of my last name that's left after my dad goes. I'm the only one with the last name still left. I'm not going to say it, but that's it. Like, there's no other last name that I have there. There was one in Germany, but long since gone. So yeah, okay. Moving on. So I can get through this area. Now, this area here is where you're gonna have the mage quest. If you go kind of like to your far left and keep going and drop down to this one area all the way, there'll be a vendor that he's only available up to a certain point in the game, and then you can't get him anymore. But he'll sell a larval tier, if you know what that is. Um, there's like the age quest tier of the one tower you go to, and you start it here. And then there's a mage in that tower over there. I think no, there's another tower. That's just to get a, a slot for your magic spells. So I kind of remember some of the stuff, even though I haven't played fully this game in quite a while. So I just bypassed all this here, and um, yeah, I can go to the lift now if I wanted to. Yeah, probably might. I mean, I could come back to get Rodon another time, um, essentially, but I need to kill him in order to get through the DLC. So I'm just going to open up this area a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, there's that. See, there's this. Remember that wolf, orange wolf boss? There's the first point where you fight him. Where is he down there? Hopefully, you can see him. So sub bosses become regular minions. I kind of am not a fan of that. Like, I wish the bosses would be unique, and most of them are. Oh, grave. Who is this? Oh, well, we'll find out. So these spots here are like special boss fights. If you hadn't noticed. Oh yeah, I can't summon anyone. Oh well. I. Oh yeah, I do get that spell with this guy. Fuck you. Just don't let me get in on you, you slut. Get fucked. Once I get my special attack though, I need smoking. It does so much damage. Wouldn't let me do that in the beginning. Okay, well I unlocked the spell. So I'm not gonna stay here. Just wanted to kind of like I did pick up a spell there, so I guess it was worth something. But I can actually go to the lift now, which I think I'm gonna do that. Get to the plateau area. So I do have the secret medallion, but I can't use that until I get to the snowy mountains. So that's what it's specific for. So you get all cinematic when you post the medallion once you have both pieces. And it brings you to the Altus Plateau area. So this is where you're gonna fight Margot, the other version of Margaret, the first boss I fought, and he is a lot more tougher than Margaret, whatever, the first dude. I think what I'm gonna do is just get to the next race there and then call it for this video. I did a lot though. It did do a lot. There's a cavalry. I really like fighting those guys though, but I just want to get to the grace and end this video. I hope I haven't been a downer with this video about my dad and all that personal stuff. Just wanted to, I gotta talk to somebody, right? Why not my audience? Okay. Get that mark here. Cool. So I guess I'll get this grace that's up here. I know there's a grace back there. But get it later maybe. Okay. Go away. There's a vendor here that sells some decent arrows. That gate takes you across this bridge here. I believe it's all the way down there. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. No level up here yet. Okay. And my spells are good. This required two. No. I'll show you what the spell does anyway. before I go. Oops, that's good. So it shoots out like multiple meteorites. Not the greatest spell in the world, but it's interesting. So this curve sword looks badass. Love how like when there's a heavy weapon, they carry it on their shoulder like that. It's pretty cool, especially with like heavy hammers and stuff. And then the katanas they carry obviously by the side. The one thing that I wish the Rivers of Blood had is the ability to sheath it, because there's this like sheath ability on your the very first katana you get is the samurai class. You get that, but you get that with your weapon, but you sheath it and then you can like kind of like give this big giant blow to like enemies. It's really cool. It'd be awesome if you could do that with this weapon, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, thank you for watching, and probably will be my last video because Christmas is coming up and everything for a little bit. Let's see. And everybody have a happy holiday and enjoy your gifts, your presents, your family, your friends, whoever you're with. Enjoy your food because food is great during the holiday. All kinds of food you can have. Get full and watch Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't care what anyone says, and it should be watched once a year. That and Christmas Story, A Christmas Story, which is a classic. Christmas Vacation, Surviving Christmas with Ben Affleck. If you have not seen that, I recommend that one. Where Ben Affleck buys a family and for Christmas. It's quite humorous. Girlfriends of Ghosts of Girlfriends Past with Matthew McConaughey is a good one. Spirited with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. It is a musical, and I'm not huge on musicals, but that one is pretty good. That one's pretty good. It's on Netflix, in case you're wondering. So those are a couple of Christmas movies for you if you were inclined to watch any of them during the holiday. And thank you for all the subscribers I've been getting, new ones I've seen, like almost 20, I think. Wow. It's fantastic. And keep coming to my channel, and I'll keep pumping out videos for you as best I can. And like I said, happy holidays to everybody, and have a good time.